What's going on, guys? My name is Taylor, or Captain Obvious, and today I'm going to be showing you guys all the tips and tricks that I have found about Leroy. And now people have put up all of these, but they're all in like separate videos, and I found it really confusing to flip between them all. So I decided to throw them all into one big video to show you guys how to get the most out of your good friend Leroy. Can't even talk, Leroy. So the first thing you, obviously, I'm sure almost everyone who's played this map knows, is how to get him out of his cage and how to break down barriers. Now, if you didn't know this, it gives you 200 points for each time you break down a barrier. Now, there's something you can do actually to get you even more points. If you give him the booze from a long distance away, as you can see, I'm quite a ways away from Juggernaut. As you see, if he runs the whole way, avoids all the obstacles, so you really have to aim this. It's a little difficult when you get really far away. He will give you a lot more points. As you see, he just gave me 1,380 points, which is a lot more, and you can do a lot more with that. So if you do that with all the barriers, you can end up getting a lot more points. The next thing you can do with Leroy is something that actually gives you an achievement. And now I showed this in a previous video, but since it pertains to Leroy, I decided to show it one more time for those of you who did not see the video, and because it obviously pertains to Leroy. So what you're going to want to have him do is break down this fountain. Once that's broken down, you can go into the back of the mansion where the maze is, and you can blow up that fountain, as you will see me do right here. You need a ray gun or a ray gun Mark II. No other gun or grenade will blow it up, and all you have to do is shoot it. It will open up, and there will be a spinning portal. If the spinning portal is not there, do not jump in. You will die. Once you've jumped through, obviously, as you see, I'm back at the start of the map, and that is how you get when the revolution comes. So the next thing you can do with Leroy, those are pretty much everything. That's everything you can do with the booze. The next thing you can do is give him candy. So now I'm sure a lot of you know that when you give him candy in the middle of a bunch of zombies or in the middle of nowhere, he'll follow you around and kill all the zombies in the area for you. It's very helpful when you want to kill lots of hordes, and is very effective on later rounds. Another thing you can do with Leroy that's not so known is you can have him build the traps at these tables for you. And in order to get him to do that, just bring him near a trap, face him away from it, give him the candy, make sure there's no zombies around, and he should just run right up there, look at it for a little bit, he'll be confused, then he'll start to run away, and I skip him going away because it takes a little bit, but he will come back with all the parts in one go, so it saves you a lot of time instead of having to get all the parts. As you can see, he will build it. All of a sudden, boom, I have a fully working turbine. All he had to do was make one trip versus you making 3. So there's quite a few more things you can do with Leroy with the candy. The next one being something that not a lot of people know. You can have him pick up a crawler. Now, if you didn't know, there are like audio cues that happen a lot in and throughout the game when you make crawlers. A lot of your characters will say, hey, let's bring the big guy. He knows what to do with the crawlers. And that is because when you give him candy next to a crawler, he will stay still for a bit. I don't know what he was doing here, but he will come and pick up the crawler, and he will just sit there with him. He'll act like a little father, and he will completely take care of the crawler for you. You don't have to worry about the crawler sneaking up on you, and he'll just hold him there for indefinitely. And the only thing that can happen is the crawler can bleed out, but he will respawn somewhere else on the map, so it won't actually end the round, which is very helpful for doing other things. The next thing you can do with Leroy is lock down the mystery box. So if you're ever tired of you're hitting the box a bunch of times, and all of a sudden, you know, you want to lock down the mystery box so it doesn't move, all you have to do is hit the mystery box enough times until this teddy bear pops up. A green explosion will happen around you when you do it. You just keep hitting the mystery box, that will pop up with that teddy bear. Then you're going to want to go get the candy, and then come back with Leroy back to the mystery box. All you're going to want to do is lead him right up next to the mystery box, turn him away from it, give him the candy, and he will run right towards the mystery box and smash it. Boom, as you can see, little like flakes came out of the mystery box, and it is stuck there. It will not move anymore, and it's just going to be there forever. There is one last thing you can do with Leroy with candy, and now in this case, what you want to do is, once you've gotten a drop and you have candy, one of these green drops, I just threw on my monkeys to make it easier on me, you can change this drop. So what you're going to want to do is bring Leroy over to the drop, give him candy, and he will sit right next to the drop, and he will change it for you. In this case, he only gives me a ×2, which is not the most helpful drop, so it might not always be the best idea if you don't really have the time to do it. But anyways, guys, I really hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. If you have, it's combined everything into one video to make everything really nice and easy for you guys. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. I'll try to get back to you. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're new. It's completely free. I'm not joking. And I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.